Right, so with our javelin, every single year group will do foam javelin. Okay, it's just the biggest, out of all the throwing events, it's the one that has the biggest jump from primary to secondary. Okay, but we do foam javelin the whole way through. Some schools you may see they have the slightly bigger ones with a weighted front end. They're a little bit better. But yeah, everything is foam javelin. As far as our technique, what is similar to shot put? Okay, it's all pretty much the same, except the execution part of it. So how am I going to be stood? Sideways on. What am I going to do with my non-throwing arm? Okay, aim where it's going. Where do I want my javelin to start? Okay, I would have it all the way back. Okay, you may see as people get older, they start with their javelin here and just go from here. But with the children, we want to maximise their potential for success, so you want to hold it all the way back. All right, well, how are we going to tell the children they should be throwing it? Okay, really obvious one, how should we hold it? Okay, good. So you'll see there's two things you need to go through with the kids. Remember when we over and do things on purpose wrong? When we ask them to hold a javelin, your first point is going to be front, middle or back, and you can literally just say front, middle, back and get them to vote. Then you're going to be in the middle. You then also, it's going to sound really silly, you need to say under or over, because you'll have kids that come up and go, okay, under or over. So under, in the middle, really, really important. From here, the next thing is making sure it is pointing in the direction you want it to go. Lots of children, again, will hold it like this. Then they'll throw it like that and wonder why it doesn't fly. Okay, hold it in the direction you want to throw. From here, how are we throwing it? Are we doing straight arm or bending our arm? Bending your arm, okay? Some children may end up getting success with a faux javelin, doing it straight armed, but you're obviously not going to do that when you get to real javelin. Okay, so you're bending your arm. We've spoke about it in our shot put. What's the important thing to do with your hips? Twist your hips, okay? With our javelin, there's a higher importance, or it's crucial you talk about how it's going to fly through the sky. When we think about childish references, how might a javelin fly through the sky? Like a plane. How does a plane take off? Okay, it goes up in the sky at an angle, okay? You want the children to be able to picture something other than the javelin when they want it to fly. So we want it to fly up into the sky like a plane. Let's see how we get on. First person, step forward. Right, so we should be good at our technique then. Shoulder width apart. Bend that back leg. Bend that back leg. Fly like an aeroplane. Off you go. Go on, Zach. And collect. Right, when we're ready then, off you go.
No, wait for the wind.
Finley got -10. If we think real javelin and the javelin has a spike in it and sticks in the ground, you would measure it from obviously where it goes in the ground. If a javelin in the Olympics lands like that and then skedaddles down, where is the score from? From the back. Huh? What, a real javelin? Yeah, right. Really? You sure? All right. I'll take your word for it. I can't say I sit there and watch javelin in the Olympics, to be honest. But okay, the children's javelin, lots of them are going to fall like that. The children's javelin is going to fall like that. Where are we going to mark their score from? From the back of it. Okay, if it lands like this and then falls over, we can mark it from where it hits the ground. Does that make sense? So if it lands like, say this is the score line, the child's javelin lands here, so he gets extra points and it bounces and goes there, you're not going to take their points away. Does that make sense? Superb. Right, what we're going to look at now is our run-up. You can do the same style run-up with your children in shot put. What is the difference in shot put when you are older? Is it the same style run-up? Yeah. Shot puts are more of a twist and it's in a circle, but the chances of you getting that across in curriculum P are quite hard. Okay? Does anyone want to give it a go what our run-up would look like in javelin? Oh, go on, George, pick up the javelin. Ooh. Woo. Okay, I like that. I like that. How? Yeah, we're giving a round of applause. How could we simplify it a little bit for the first time for the children? How could we simplify that? Okay, yeah, you'd limit the steps. Okay, so from here, it's your choice depending on the ability of the children. Okay, from here, I would say only do one over the front, then your step, and then your throw, and then progress it back from there. Does that make sense? If you try and get him doing what George did the first time, all you're going to have is a bunch of children. It'll be a disaster. So from here, okay, to start with, just have one foot in front then our step, then our throw, and build it back from there. Off you go. Foul, Jess, you're miles in front of that line.
Yeah, yes.
Right, when you're ready then, off you go. Foul, Finley, and an awful throw. Alf. Collect. Jesus. I'll be picking the teachers on sports day over you guys, I think.
If you got this far, thanks for watching. I hope the video was of use. If you want to keep up to date, we're going to be posting lots on our YouTube channel moving forward. So make sure you subscribe. All of our socials will be down in the description below. And if there's anything specifically you want to see in the coaching sector, please put it in the comments and we'll be sure to make a video.